it's around about this time I'm like, did I plan enough? Did I not plan enough? Like, what happens if I like plan a thing and then like 5 minutes later I'm like, well, shit, that's all I had. I guess real big being done early. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Scion Heroes Become as Gods. How are you all doing?
Well, Astral's broken, so
there is that. Astral is not working as well, so we're gonna do our best to do like some theory of the mind type stuff. And of course, Allie has our dice, so we can just like roll those. Like, we got this. This is going to be great.
Got 3.
We got 3. Yeah, that's all we need. Actually, that makes it a lot easier for me if you all just use it.
I have another 6 on backup if we need them.
I mean, that makes it less easy for me.
Millions.
Whoa, what is that?
Look at all of us coming out of the woodworks with our big old dice.
Pack of dice is just like, this is our time.
That's your time.
There we go.
I feel so wholly inadequate right now.
I mean,
I have so much dice envy.
I have a 1 set, but it's teal. That's all I need.
That's all you need, right?
I
started with the
games
best.
online. I don't have any dice.
That's what all my players.
I've always imagined.
You need more dice.
Everyone's like, "What if you were a creature? What would you be?" I'm like, I'm obviously a dragon sitting on my hoard of dice rather than gold pieces.
Oh yeah, my son grabbed one of my bags of dice the other day, and I'm like, "What did you do?" Those aren't for kids. You know better. Not right now, not those.
It's about to roll for initiative.
Right?
Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Moms get advantage.
So let's, as always, let's jump right on in. So last time, Kaido had a family reunion of sorts with Mama Kaido and Papa Kaido just showing up. But Kaido was not super interested in rekindling, and definitely wasn't interested once they start to get their hooks in young Babby Meg, who once again is not a Babby, is actually like 317 years old or something. So like she's up there, but still, like, it's a fox, and so she equates to being around like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old girl. And through lots of help from her friends, particularly Skip and Avis, her parents were escorted to the police officers. Escorted, we'll say. And Skip and Avis were like, "Do we still have a cop car? I think we do." Boom! Took a cop car. That's the thing. Ahanu did his best director last week, just like making sure everything was in frame. Never ran out of battery. You know, preparation is important for a director. Ruben, feeling the need to protect his family, kind of gave in to his aunt. Like, I need you to scare them, because they've been getting close these past 2 years. Unfortunately, his aunt is a lot of things, but she is not subtle. And the wound that she inflicted was horrifying to look at, which scared Ruben, scared everybody. Well, scared most people. And Ruben has some choice words for his aunt, who just ran away. It takes a lot to make some kind of god of death run away, I have to say. Like, that's fucking impressive. And Meg, who had a very roller coaster last week, met Eve, like you said, one of her idols, like, "Oh my god, Eve, you're so cool." Then, "Oh my god, I have grandparents." Then, "Wait, I don't have grandparents? Oh, I have a grandpa. Oh, he's kind of weird. Oh, but we can just like watch movies on TikTok. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again." And it's now just kind of hanging out. And of course, by the end of the night, another group of heroes had come to kind of explain what it means to be a hero. And then they left, and through that, Skip made a friend for life.
By getting punched in the face.
I mean, what's the better way to like make a friend?
The tale as old as time.
So Blanche has said, you know what? You all have a job. Meet me back here tomorrow at 9. As you will go on your first job as a band together as heroes.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Oh, and I do believe the very last thing was that Ruben got a call from his abuelita.
Oh.
Get here as soon as possible. We need to talk.
Was it one of those kind of phone calls that, like, he was like, hello, and then all of a sudden he held the phone out because he was like, or was it really chill?
Abuelita don't do that. It was literally like, yeah, come here. We need to talk.
Okay, good.
No waiting to hang up. No even like being sure he was on the line. Just, you got that message. You do with it what you will. I think that's where we'll start.
Ruben, you're looking a little sickly. Everything good?
Yeah, I gotta ride out tonight to Willis. So I can go alone. I can just take the bike, but we got a job tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna not get much sleep. So I don't want to put you guys out like that. I'm just letting you guys know I might be a little bit late tomorrow.
Dude,
How far is it?
Is Abuelita's? Because she did have to move, right? Because of the whole Freya thing.
She did have to move.
Man.
Is it still like 6 hours? Or is
No, she made it closer to your new like location now, because it was around that time that you got like picked up by Blanche. She's still like an hour and a half away, but like that's not too far.
Oh no, get in the cop car. We'll take you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think that might make me feel a little bit better.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of police.
We're gonna let Skip drive this time because I think I pressed my luck last time.
I mean, I think the way that you drive is really fun. But I'll drive. It's fine. I'll definitely drive. The way you drive is aces.
Ooh,
You guys coming
Asheville is
to-
working again.
Oh, is it? Nice. Thanks for checking.
Yeah, so who all is going? We got 1, 2, 3. So is Ahanu, are you staying by yourself?
No, I mean, like, one, I want to make sure Ruben's good and everything. And two, I'm not staying here, especially if those crazy parents come back.
You don't want them in your life, man.
He has to DJ the drive anyway.
Yeah.
True.
What about, are you taking Meg?
Oh my God, we could put your music over the.
Is Meg still with her grandfather?
I mean, yeah, but like, who knows how long he's gonna be there?
I see where you're going with this, Ruben. I see where you're going with this, and I'm saying, man.
I'm gonna drive my daughter.
We literally almost killed a cop today. Do you want to?
Sort out
Would you
the.
I'm like, we almost got arrested like 4 different times, and Ruben's over here like, let's put Ahano's music over the AC, over the PA.
Right, on the cop car. I like it. Yeah, I think it's good advertising. Let's do it.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, no.
Logically, this is probably a bad idea, but I mean,
all the way there, dogs are just like.
They're like chasing the car.
Right.
Droves.
do you think we could feed it back into the radio, like play it over the police radios? That's probably irresponsible.
Well, I mean, yeah, because
we shouldn't do that.
I get the feeling.
Kaido probably could.
Kaido could do it pretty easily.
I get the feeling that maybe this car is not really supposed to be here. So maybe we don't want to announce to them that we have it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. Fair point.
Ahanu's voice of reason.
Ahanu's the voice of reason.
We're eating pot brownies like 3 episodes.
It was reasonable.
So wise now.
That's funny.
Fine, it just means driver picks the music and we are listening to Led Zeppelin the whole way.
Choice.
I'm good with that.
So then we
Right,
got
let's go to the car.
Avis, Skip, Ahanu, and Ruben in the cop car.
Are we bringing Meg? I being
assume
chaos.
6 of us can fit in a cop car, so I can
mean-
bring the other car too.
How comfortable
Yeah.
y'all want to
Is
be?
it-
Like, y'all can make it work.
Is
Because
it
we have.
okay?
I
well,
mean,
we
the
have your
front has
parents'
bench
car.
seats, in the back is bench sheets.
We
Hey,
wanted
we
to
can
do
fit-
something
yeah,
with.
We'll go. That's fine.
We wanted to do something with your parents' car, right? So we might as well take it with us.
Ooh, I can drive it off the cliff, and then we can get off your cart. Or if one of you wanted to do that, I think it was offered to somebody.
Yeah, we were just gonna
Anu wanted
remove
to
the
do it.
evidence.
Okay, Ahano, you can drive it off. And then we'll all boop right in the cop car.
Somebody needed some catharsis, and I can't remember who it was, but that's why we were gonna go destroy the car. I thought it was
Yeah.
maybe Kato
Ruben.
or Kaido.
It was Kaido.
Oh,
Oh,
Was
it
no,
Kaido?
it was. I believe we thought it was Kaido, and then Meg also, to make her feel better,
Oh
it was
right,
Meg.
yeah.
Meg
because
can
the
do
whole
it.
grandparents thing.
You guys want to come watch Meg
Letting-
drive her first car off a cliff?
That sounds like a party.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, so let's take your parents' car, the cop
Mhm.
car, obviously, and then
Mhm,
I'll bring my Jeep, and then that way I can pick whoever is in the car up before you drive it off the cliff.
Okay, but Meg can't listen to your spectacularly awesome music though.
I've got Meg friendly
incompatibility.
music.
Oh, thank you. You're the best, Uncle Ahanu.
And so you go in to get Meg, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait!" And gives Grandpa Ryujin a nice big hug, like, "I can't wait to hang out again." And then she follows.
And I'm gonna like hype it to him, like, yeah, Grandpa.
Just streams of tears, like, "I love this family."
I do want to offer, Ryujin, if you want to come, I can ride the bike. You can, family bonding up to abuelas,
No, I don't think that's a great idea right now.
I got you. No problem. I mean, there'll be other cars.
And then he looks like, so you're an avatar of death, right? So does that mean you can't die?
I haven't really thought about it. I don't think that means I can't die. I just think it means it's probably difficult.
Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Gods of death don't fully have control over their ability to kill things, and I can feel your grandma from here. So be on your guard. And he like taps you on the back and just like walks off.
And I'm out.
Good
Right
job,
on.
Champ.
Sick. All right, so new plan, guys. I'm not riding my bike at all for the next maybe couple days. Because it's pretty easy to make, death on 2 look like an accident. I'm gonna sit in the back of the cop car. That's all cool with you guys. Safe in a cage in my bench seat.
Oh my god. Self
The
punishment.
cage.
You're gonna be fine, bro. Pat you on the back.
Yeah, no. I get just opening the door, just like, yeah, no, of course, just yeah.
I love that he's like, I'm afraid of riding my motorcycle, and then gets in the car with me and Skip.
Yeah.
Fucked up. I'm already back here.
That was
Jesus,
out of
you
the
make it
3
look like
cars.
an
That's the one you
accident,
did. Cool.
You could get in the Jeep with me. They have like the sticker when you flip down the visor. They have a sticker that it's essentially like, if you turn a corner, you will roll over and die. Oh, great.
Nowhere is.
Wow.
It's there so that, to let you know not to turn too fast, but it's still like, what?
Oh, die, huh? Okay.
It's there so if you roll over, they can claim they're not liable.
Right.
That's
It's like
what it
it's like hot contents on the coffee cups. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we split up and we're out driving. About a half hour in, you do see that dish that you were talking about. Are you gonna let Meg take the wheel?
I'm gonna coach her and be like, okay, come over here and park so the rest of your family can get out and watch you. Important. And then coach her, right? Come in the driver's seat, everything's in park, and then but you gotta get out, honey. Like you gotta when you let it go, and then you hit it, and you gotta get out. And then I may or may not like pace next to the car next to her.
So then we're gonna do this thing.
I'm terrified for this little girl.
I mean, 26 does not look great.
I'll just pull up and be like, we could just like put something on the gas pedal and not have anyone in the car.
Nope. And she runs it.
Yep. I know my daughter. If she's going out, it might as well be on her terms.
Oh
And-
boy.
About, we'll say, 60 feet before the glib, you see her hand come out, and her phone is in her hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was gonna
grounded.
ask, but
And you see the car go up, and the car goes down.
We didn't
Ooh.
see. Holy fucking shit! Oh god!
I'm not worried yet. She's tricky. I'm gonna go investigate. There could be a tiny fox paws hanging over the side. You never know. It could.
So you go and investigate. And in fact, you do see a tiny fox with a phone in its mouth. Just
Little monster.
little monster.
Priorities. Not the time.
I don't know, she like gets up and like transforms back. It's like, but look at this video. TikTok's gonna love it.
Give me the phone.
But can I
Thank you.
upload it first?
No, Meg. This is a private family activity. This is not for people.
But Dad.
No. You got to do the car clip thing. Thank you. I'm gonna delete the shit out of that.
And she just sulks to the car behind his Jeep.
I am gonna like hold up my hand, high five her. Good job.
Oh man. Such good influences.
It was
Music
pretty
is-
dope, though. It was pretty dope.
Right? Before you delete the video, at some point you're like, you guys got good framing on this.
If it's good, I might send it to the team, but like they know appropriate internet protocol. So
Right.
and then I'll upload it to my personal secure cloud, and then I'm gonna delete all that shit off her phone, and I'll give it back to her.
Skip wants to make a GIF out of it.
As long as she's
Hard
in it.
continue it. Yeet it off the cliff.
Eat it.
Yeet.
The audio from that is going to be my new ringtone. I just really hope that I get Ruben in the background just going, "Oh my god!" That'd be great.
Really did.
Yeah. So you get in, you make your way to Abuelita's house. Looks pretty much the same. She went out of her way to make sure it was the same because she likes what she likes. She's not into like changing things. And you're right outside.
Do we feel anything crazy? Like Ryujin said, do we feel any like
We no.
overwhelming presence?
You and Skip, yes.
Oh no.
Wouldn't skip.
And I think anyone aware of family drama also just feels familial tension. It's
Yeah,
not
they're-
magic, but it's a social thing we're all aware of.
This is
You have to go
bullshit.
first. I'm
Oh
sorry.
wait, and Meg.
Oh, and
no.
Meg.
Meg
Is
is
Meg okay?
back to Fox.
Okay, I'll put her in my jacket. Like we'll hang out for a second. You go. You got this.
Yeah. You guys don't have to come inside, but Abuelita would love to see you guys. I know that. She's
And
like
then-
my family.
I'm coming in.
And
Live
as
in
we're
awkward.
talking, the door opens and a short, red-headed woman who Skip is very familiar with is standing there. She's like, "The shit, why y'all taking so long? Like, we know you're out here. You know we know you're out here, right? You're not being slick. We see you."
No, we're not trying to be slick. Miss Freya just
No, you don't, Miss Freya. How dare? And Yarb is like, "No, not Freya. Freya, it's fine. It's fine."
fuck.
Skip just like stands at attention. Suddenly has great posture.
Yeah.
Posture.
And then she like
Oh, did you-
the head snaps like back to you, and she's like looking you up and down, kind of kicks your like knees a little bit. "You're doing well. Come on in. Big hugs. Yeah, you're looking good.
Thank you.
I see you driving that car. How'd you get that car? Did you?
Yeah, it's a great deal.
Great deal.
It's
Like,
an auction.
Is it a free auction? Like you took it,
Well, people really like me.
right?
People like me a lot.
So did you pay more than $1 or less than $1?
Is there any tequila inside?
Oh
Is there
yeah,
any?
but you gotta ask the question: did you pay more than $1 or less than $1?
I mean, they made you trade it for your services, right? They asked something before you got to.
Yeah. What he said? It was in trade.
So it was
in
free.
Trade. Trade isn't free. That's
So you
goods
paid for this?
and services. I
We didn't
drove
kill someone
somebody.
for this.
No.
I made a-
Next time you just take it, and then if you want to do a favor for them, you do it. But like no, like we gotta.
All right.
You still young. That's all right. Come on in. And then she like snaps back to Ruben and looks you up and down. As she walks in, and then Skip, you see something on Freya that you've never seen before. She is quiet and solemn and just sits down and is in the room. Freya, if she is in the room, always makes her presence known. If she's outside the room, she still makes her presence known. And she just goes in the corner, like the farthest chair from Abuelita, sits down with her tequila, drink.
Skip is going to find a reason to go to the part of the room Ruben is in,
Mm-hmm.
and just very under his breath, "Listen, man. Speak when spoken to." And then he's going to take his seat.
And I'm gonna do
I'm
exactly
I'm front
that.
row in the middle.
You know, and because I don't want to get blood on
Has
this.
popcorn, she's eating.
I just got these shoes and I don't want to get blood on them, so I just lean in. I'm all like, "Hey, Abuelita, so I'm doing a Taco Bell run. Do you need anything? Freya, do you need anything?" And I look at Ruben and I'm just like, "Kaido, Avis, Skip, anyone else? Meg?"
Don't get any.
You wanna take Meg? You wanna hang out with Meg?
Sure, make it with me.
Okay, here you go. She's still like scruff form. Here you go.
Mhm.
So that
Pets.
that like star that came over and met with her yesterday or earlier today, was it Aurora?
Eve.
Eve? She was a actress or a musician?
TikTok influencer.
TikToker.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, then I'll just let her, because I was gonna be all like, "Hey," and like throw on the music for her, but since that's not it, I'll let her just choose
Oh,
what
she
she
can
wants
wire
to
her
listen to.
TikTok to your Bluetooth for sure. You just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
touch her. She'll get them pop claws out and start boop 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 boop.
So like the windows start vibrating to whatever TikTok she chose
To the
as we
little
like
dances.
drive away.
Well, here's the
right?
thing. She could do that if she wasn't like just catatonic. She is not moving.
That's true. Yeah,
Mm.
she's in Death Is Around Me form. She just pet her, body heat. You know.
And there's something different about this Death Is Around Me form. Like when Ruben does it, it is, I need to get to a safe place and then corner, like shiver, because
Right.
I'm terrified. She is not even doing that. She is limp. It's as if she's already dead.
Okay. She is breathing though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then we will drive away and spend some time deciding what we want to order at the Taco Bell while she chills out from not being around the death gods.
God damn it.
Ablita walks up and gives you a nice big hug. How are you doing? You looking good, man? You looking good, yeah?
Oh, big hugs, big hugs.
Are
I'm
you-
so happy to be here.
oh, I'm so glad to see you. You getting a hand on your powers? Like you're using them? Like they ain't too overwhelming, right?
Some days, some days.
That's well, if there's anything I could do, please let me know. Like I always hear.
Just love being around you.
And she looks at you like, oh, big hugs again. And then she goes, Freya, once again, has not looked up, just straight in her tequila. Mm-mm. Ruben,
It's not awkward at all.
have a seat.
Yes, ma'am. No, sit where I am pointed to sit, I guess.
On the floor.
Immediately, boom.
He's like, where I am, I sit down.
I believe it decides to tell you a story about a young girl. She was not the oldest child, and so she wasn't expected to like carry any of the family responsibilities. Her older sister was extremely powerful and like well loved, but at some point, her older sister got tired of the responsibilities that came with what the family did. The younger sister was not nearly as powerful, but was very kind and considerate and caring, and saw the toll that the older sister's job had on her. And so she did what kind, considerate younger siblings do. She took over the job. You, Ruben, came after the kindest person in our family. Do you know she tells me about you every day? The amount of pride that is in her voice when she speaks about how you're turning into such a caring human being and how you're going to be such a better person than she ever will be. And at the end of every day, she asks me this one thing. Do you think Ruben likes me? And I say, yes, of course he does. And she always has the biggest smile when I tell her that. And I saw her today, as weak as I've ever seen her. Because her great nephew took what she was proud of, not the killing, but the doing a favor for me, and told her that she was a bad person. I don't know what happened. And I don't think it matters anymore. My younger sister carried on the responsibilities of a death god for years because people need to die. She put on that fake presentation in order to allow herself to constantly kill people. So now that's your job, Ruben. Because I don't think she can do it anymore. Then she gets up and walks out.
Man, you probably feel like a real asshole right now.
Oh, help.
Um,
You need help.
I'm just gonna stand up and excuse me. I'm gonna make myself scarce, and I'll just walk into probably Abuelita's room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just close the door. And I'll just sit on the floor and apologize, probably through tears, to my auntie.
So the door's closed. No one else is in the room. Excellent. This has happened multiple times. Where you were alone or you walk through a doorway and you suddenly feel your vision fading, which you know like you're being dragged into this like death realm where your aunt makes her presence known. And you get there, and unlike before, like it's bright, not like bright, but you can actually see things.
Do I see my auntie?
You see the pyramid that where your auntie resides. You don't see her. Actually, no. Let's have some fun. Are you in Astral?
I am in Astral, yes.
All right. Then I want you to make me an occult presence roll.
I'm not sure if those went through. If
Did
they
go
didn't,
through. Yep.
solid.
Okay. You do see your aunt. Not where you expected her to be. So now that it's bright, one of the things you can see are there are these shades that make their way through the grass, through the ground. And it doesn't take you long to realize that these shades are, in fact, the souls that your aunt has shepherded here. And now that it's bright, you can see that past the pyramids, which essentially is just like some sort of like check-in station where they're like, "Hi, who are your name? What you do? Okay, you go to like this afterlife." These like it seems, and you find someone who doesn't look like your aunt because they don't look like people, but have that same, for lack of a better word, malicious energy that your aunt had.
Mm. I'll just walk up. Yeah.
And you reach out, and the smoke that like enveloped her like disperses, and you see that face, that horrifying face. And I think horrifying is fair because whenever you see it, you usually got stabbed. So not so much the face, but the association with the face. But it is of course full of tears, and she just starts crying and keeps repeating, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to
No,
scare
yeah,
you."
no. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't trust you, and that's I'm not gonna. I'm not going to stand here and lie to you. I think that's disrespectful. I don't think that my fear was misplaced. I think that you do your job quite well. I think that you do it so well that you even had me fooled. People think that death is scary, and rightfully so. It's for a lot of people it means the end. But I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Dia. I didn't mean to hurt you. I panicked, and I'm sorry for that. I don't.
She,
It's not your fault. You don't have anything to apologize for, Dia. This is my bad, and I'm sorry.
she walks up and gives you a hug. And unlike the first time she got that close, where you felt a scythe against your spine, this is actually like comforting and nice and not stabby. And she gives you a butterfly pin. And she says, talk to your abuelita. She can train you better than I ever could.
No, Tia. I
And
don't want to.
she looks away and says, it's time. And she steps back into the line with the rest of the shades.
Tia, no.
And you watch as the shades, like just thousands of shades, like march and march.
I'm not leaving her.
I mean, are you going to like forcibly remove her from the line?
I'm gonna walk alongside her, and I'm not gonna force her to do anything. I don't think that that's my place, nor I don't think it's right. I'm gonna talk to her and beg, essentially.
So as you talk to her, you slowly feel that malicious presence that is your aunt fading. And at some point, you get to this cliff where all the shades seem to be just like dispersing into this mist, and your aunt follows suit.
And there's no stopping her, huh? Te amo, tia. I'll make you proud.
While Ruben is having his bonding moment, what's everyone else doing? Because as soon as Ruben and Abuelita left, Freya was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" Whenever she invites me, it's some shit. She's never not just like, "Hey Freya, let's hang out." It's like, "Hey Freya, I'm about to have the most tense family meeting ever."
I don't know what Skip is doing, but Malachi is fucking weeping right now.
It was tough. That was tough, man.
All right. And Skip is talking about how well she really piles on that guilt, man. She really knows the right words to say, Freya. Did you teach her that? Because that is real special.
Oh no. Like I stay far away from that. She did that on me once. I stopped talking to her for like 2 centuries. I was like, "Don't you ever do that shit to me." What?
I think that I really think that Catholics really stole the glory on that because she's got it.
Yeah, she just did. She wields it like she says she's a death god. I've never seen anyone. I've seen her like guilt the shit out of somebody though. And then you like look behind her like, okay, she's not here yet. But who wants more tequila? Good God.
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
And Freya will just start pouring like, whew, we need this. Ahanu. You're in line at Taco Bell. It doesn't seem to be working. Like you speaking your order? No.
Yeah, so like I go in and after a bit of like getting upset because they no longer have the Doritos nacho cheese chalupas, I just settle for like a 10-pack of tacos, and finally I go out and I'm sitting with Meg and just like watching her, and I turn on some music I think she'll like.
I mean, she's still not moving.
Just hang out, eat, and I'm like, you wanna let it out, like, so like what I'm really feeling, kind of like what you're feeling. Not really sure what the word is for it. I just yell or punch shit. Not really so much anymore, and I shake my pill bottle. But like
how many pills do you have left, by the way?
7.
Okay.
Real dice.
Nice.
So then I'll be like, like, "Ow!" And I'll
Roll
just
me
sit
an
there.
occult roll.
Cult. Do, 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 do. Pew.
So we talked about your trigger.
Right.
And even with the things to like reduce that, you were just in a super tense situation, and so you
That's
howl
why
to the
I
moon.
left.
Yeah. But like just like Meg is keenly attuned to this like you are going to die energy,
Right.
you are less so, but you still have it in you, and so
Yeah.
it's still like, and you howl to the moon. And, whew, that feels good.
Yeah.
You
I'll
keep
nudge her.
howling, and you feel the transformation like coming. You're like, no, but it's too late.
Sorry, Taco Bell people.
You can
So
make
where were
them into a chalupa.
where were you sitting?
In my Jeep. Like, we're just sitting in the parking lot. I don't know, like, how late it is. I'm assuming it's kind of late.
Probably teenagers making out in
Right.
the parking lot. I'm sure you can smell them. They're stinky.
And you are. So you transform into a werewolf, but as we discussed, it's not just one. There's multiple types of transformations. And as the key thing of this transformation was actually the, that like animalistic fear of imminent death. You actually just like cuddle into a ball, much like Meg does,
Okay.
and you kind of stay there until you're able to like regain yourself and be like, nope, this is not what we're doing.
After, like, a few hours or whatever, when it passes, I'll just text. I'm going to text Avis.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, hey, I need you to tell Kato that Meg and I are not, or Kaito that Meg and I are not coming back tonight. We'll meet you in the morning. Send.
Okay.
You're both like working paws on the cell phone to try to.
Right?
Which is the best part of work.
I'm gonna think about my words before I tell Kaido.
Yeah. So it's been a few hours. Ruben is still in the room. Oh.
Yeah.
Kaido.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry. Meg and Hanu are gonna have a moment. You get what I mean? An animal moment.
I'm gonna tell Avis Taco Bell's 5 miles away. After a half hour, I was already tracking them. I appreciate you telling me.
Okay.
I trust
They're
Hanu.
gonna come back tomorrow.
Yes, that's fine. As long as he doesn't eat her, they're gonna be fine.
Oh, but not the other way around. I appreciate that.
You can take her. Just scruff her. You just scruff her. And then
Right.
you're in. Just scruff her.
So what are we all gonna do tonight? Hanu and Meg are gonna be on
Roughing it.
are roughing it out in the taco. You fucking asshole.
Right.
Yes.
Avis is hanging out with Skip and Freya, so I guess we're doing shots.
Yeah.
You're doing shots.
And Freya keeps trying to play these drinking games, which Skip, you know them. And because it's Freya, it's usually like drink as much as you can, and the first person to stop drinking gets punched as hard as the other people can, or punch as hard as you can, and the first person to like flinch has to drink as much as you can. Like there's never a 99 with her. It's always 102, and you're like, well, shit, man, fuck. It's like, all right, fine, let's go. So it's up to you whether you want to get punched by Freya or not.
Do I want to get punched by Freya? But I also don't feel. I feel like I'm hanging out She was not gonna not hang out with these people. These seem like our people, so
Freya
I guess
doesn't.
I'm gonna.
She will never force people into her games. You know, like she gets like that's her thing. All people have their things, but it will be like, I mean, we could do this. It is an option.
I'm gonna tell her I have to work in the morning as a hero, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
want. You don't want to do that. No.
Okay. I'll just keep taking shots with you then.
Yeah, we can do that. Kaido.
I'm gonna offer after I hear Avisa's concern about our job tomorrow. I'm gonna say, Freya, have you ever played Mario Kart drink and driving game?
What? No. What?
Oh, well, let me just whip out this emulator on this computer real quick, and we're gonna race. And then you gotta finish your drink, but you can't drink and drive at the same time.
All right.
I try to protect my people so they don't die of alcohol poisoning by tomorrow. All right, let's whip this up.
And then she doesn't even drive. She's like, all right, I'm just going to drink. Yes! All right, I win!
Let's do it!
Okay, so I think we got everybody taken care of except for Ruben. What are you doing for the rest of the night?
Weeping.
That's fair. That's fair, bro.
Ruben's going to put the child's mask on,
Mm-hmm.
and then go ethereal and just go as high as possible.
That was a bad choice. I need.
What does that mean?
Yeah, no, that was not. See, if you waited like 6 hours, you'd have been great. I need an empathy composure roll.
Okay.
Why is it in my head I'm already playing out this like Superman thing where he's like hovering over the world listening and someone's all like, help me, and he flies down and just like kills them.
No! Oh my god. That's the Injustice Superman.
Hopefully that is not Ruben, just saying.
So
What's
Ruben,
that horror movie? The horror movie with little Superman?
Oh
Brightburn.
yeah.
I can't think of what it's called. Brightburn, yeah.
Brightburn, yeah.
Brightburn.
That one.
So Ruben, you put on the mask and you start flying up,
Shit.
and then you have this urge. And at this time, you've put on the mask like multiple times, and so like you know the urge is coming. You usually just like fight it off, and then like you're fine. This time, you're having a hard time fighting it off. And you look around and you see a house with a family. And before you realize it, you're there. And you just lift your scythe and you bring it down slowly. And then you wake up. This morning, you're in your grandmother's room. And she's like, well, seems like you've been busy.
What does that mean?
The police are outside. Apparently, there's been a mass murder of 3 families on this block. Gruesome murders. They're having a hard time figuring out what weapon was used. So I'm going to move again.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah. This is what's going to happen. I think I'm going to hang out with you for a little bit. You're not as mature in your power to be able to control that form without actually killing someone. The only reason you were able to do so before is because you're on channel that like lust of death through herself. So I'm gonna hang out with you to make sure that we don't go on a like triple homicide anymore.
Allegedly, Abuelita. Whoever he is, I hope he's caught.
Well, I mean, it's you, because you did it. They don't recognize the weapon, but I do.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a talk about death. It'll be good. Come on, let's go. Y'all have some kind of job or something?
Yeah, we got a job today.
All right then, like we gotta get back. I know that Blanche woman. She's a sharp cookie. You know, she tried to recruit me. I was like, you got to be shitting me.
How old is Blanche?
Like 47. She knew I had some kind of thing. She didn't know who I actually was. Like, it was an honest mistake. But
Yeah, she just swoops people up. Yeah, no, she's
I mean,
she's
you gotta,
something else.
gotta respect her. She does her job well.
Yeah, she's a tough one.
Yeah. And then she walks outside. Like, all right, everybody, get up. And Fred's like, oh, five more minutes. We got a job to do, yeah? Hano, I'd assume you'd be back by now?
So, does Meg ever come to?
5 hours later.
All right, so I'm just hanging out until she does, and then once she does like come to, I'll like try to like get her to talk about it, or at least like release some of this, you know, howl, rage, whatever. But
I mean,
I'm gonna ask her, just be like, so you probably should not come on this job with us. You okay with that?
Wait, why? No, Dad said if I didn't steal anything, I could go on the first job.
But like, I'm concerned that during really any moment, but like especially a pivotal moment or, you know, something, you might freeze up because of Ruben's creepy
How dare you?
shit.
No,
but
no, it doesn't matter. You're not my dad.
I'm
Dad
not.
is my
But
dad, and Dad said I could go.
all right, so you call your dad.
And kind of in the middle of the night, your phone rings.
Oh, good. Hey, honey, how are you?
Hey, Dad, would you tell Hano that I'm allowed to come on your job tomorrow?
Can you put Ahanu on the phone, please?
Yeah, and she hands it over. You're about to get told.
Oh wait,
What are you doing?
Didn't we
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about this where like this isn't really phone
It
anymore?
says,
That
yeah, you gotta go.
phone, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
It's the middle. You let her rest, man. She had a weird day yesterday. We'll talk about it tomorrow, bro.
What? So we're getting ready to drive to meet you all. Aren't you awake yet? You know you have this job, right?
It's the middle of the night, man. Just come over. Just bring her back.
Yeah, but like it was the middle of the night and then 5 hours passed. So it's like you guys sleep way too late.
It's like 4 a.m.
Okay.
There are people
Either go back to
working
sleep
already.
or come back to the house. No.
So
no.
I'm not going back to the house, and I'm worried that Meg is gonna freak out when Ruben's around and we're in a job. I don't think she should come.
She kicks
No,
you.
stop it. Stop it.
Are you coming?
Actually, no, she doesn't kick you. She turns into a fox and starts like biting your elbow, like.
Are you coming, Ahanu, or are you gonna take a chill break too?
Hang on, I need to. Where did I put the water bottle? No, I'm gonna reach under my seat, pull out the water bottle, and no.
Just like jumps in the back.
We'll meet you at Blanche's.
Okay.
That's my favorite dynamic ever.
Me too. Yeah.
Ever.
He's very close with Uncle Ahanu.
It's funny.
So you're driving back to Blanche's.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Oh,
then
but I'm gonna grab some breakfast burritos and stuff
Yeah.
first.
What's for breakfast, man? You guys had a rough night.
And then I was going to think better of it and be like, I'm too old for adventuring, but it's going to like infuse your butterfly pin that was gifted to you.
Before we leave, I just want to ask Abuelita just one thing. Abuelita, what's behind? What's after it all? You went to where the lives, the pyramid, the lines of people.
Mm-hmm.
What happens after that?
That young man is a story for another time. But I can deliver a message. She's proud of you.
No.
Now go, make her proud.
Yeah, I'm out.
So then we're all heading back to Blanche's. Okay. All except I believe that and Freya. Freya, who's like, oh, it's a damn snooze. Okay. And you make it back to Blanche around like 8:37 ish. And as soon as she sees you, Meg's like, Dad, so I can go, right?
How is Reuben? So on the hour and a half drive back whilst we're in the same car, I'm going to ask some very like subtly prodding questions to test things.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's similar to how I would talk to people I'm investigating to see, okay, what's their mental health status? What are they capable of? Like, what do I see? The things that they say, does it align? Is it fall short or overachiever? And out of loving careness for my friend, I will do it for those reasons. Do the same thing.
Right.
I'm gonna lie.
You can lie all you want. Guess why?
So then we gotta have a roll off. Let's do it.
And I have lie detector. I would like to volunteer that I have lie detector.
Ooh. So the question is, does lie detector work with people who are your like same level?
It works with, I think there's like a points advantage or disadvantage. I can't remember what it was.
Right. Okay, let me see. Kaido. I think I just like copy and paste the whole shebang in there.
Okay.
Anyone of lower tier, Ruben's not of a lower tier. If you're currently casting, someone follow the story guide. Should lie detector does not work on Ruben because he's of the same tier as you.
Okay.
So then, Ruben, I need you to make a subterfuge manipulation check.
What about relentless investigator?
Oh, are you going to invoke that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Out of love.
Ruben, don't roll anything.
It's too late.
So like the first like half hour, you were able to successfully like lie to Kaido, but he just kept coming and coming. At some point, you're like, "Are we there yet?" Well, shit, it's taking so long. And you were able to gather a few things, not everything, but a few things of Ruben's
Okay.
mental status, including something that even he doesn't know.
Oh shit.
Okay.
There have been certain people who you investigated, and you've seen that particularly when someone murders someone, their eyes are dilated in a very specific way.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes seem to be dilated in that way.
Okay. So. Not judgy. No judgy feelings. Shit happens. It's fine. However, I think I'm going to have concerns about him performing on this job and then absolutely being around my daughter as well. So maybe he should sit out and have a cool down period. This is what I'm thinking. I haven't said anything yet. But in the car, I'm going to be like, so when we talked to Blanche, like, do we know what the job is? She didn't tell us the job, just we have a job,
She just
right?
said you had a job.
You've been through a tough night, brother. How about you hang out with Blanche and let her know all these managerial things that we need, and you just take your time, because I've been disowned through many people and still couldn't pull through what you went through last night. So
No, I'm good.
I'm in earshot. I'm gonna say I'd rather have Ruben than Meg there.
I mean, I absolutely believe why she'd say that, and I'm not gonna call Ruben out, but I'm still gonna be like, I feel like maybe we should take a break. Maybe we should take a break. And then I'm gonna start like awkward staring at him because I know something that even though he doesn't know, I'm just gonna be awkward about it. It's his choice beyond that.
No, my
I
Tia's
am
in.
supporting Ruben and coming on the mission.
You could say all you want. I believe in you. You're a weird social worker, but I super respect you. This is amazing what you do. Still think Broski should have a break. Just saying.
No, I'm good. Dia and I had a conversation, and we kind of have an understanding now. And I just slept on it, and I feel good. Everything's good now. We're good.
Okay, we'll talk when we get there. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the end, this job, I think we all need to be there, and I think it's kind of up to Blanche who goes.
It is up to Blanche. That's an excellent side point. Thank
Yeah,
you for
I mean,
doing my homework for me.
So you pull up, and your daughter is like, "So I get to go, right? You said I could. You said I could."
We have to find out what this job is first, honey. I mean, if it's scuba
But
diving, I know you're already out.
you said I could.
Well, if it was scuba diving, would you still be in though?
Then get a different job.
Well, we have to talk to the person in charge of the jobs. Will you let me just do my job for a second?
Fine. And she's back on her phone.
Okay. Okay, good.
I walk by and I'm like, holy hell, she can eat a lot. She ate like 5 breakfast burritos. And then I just continue on inside.
Burritos. I'm gonna try to like PayPal him some money because I know that girl can eat.
And Blanche is in there like, okay, you're only 20 minutes late. I'd expect it to be an hour. 20 minutes early. I expect it to be an hour early for your first job, but if that's how you want to handle it, that's fine. It's fine. It's cool. All right, first job. I got your tickets.
tickets to where?
There's a resort in San Boca Radino. Beautiful resort. Has had some grisly murders there. Police have been called in. They cannot identify who the killer is. So we're bringing in you.
Party.
And who all has tickets, Blanche?
Well, you 5.
It's a good number.
5 is a good number, yeah. Much better than 4.
And better than 6, too.
I agree.
And she thinks about it and starts to talk, and it's like, yeah, I don't care. Here's your tickets.
I will reach out, grab the tickets. Thank you, Blanche.
Yeah,
Everything
Oh.
you do is much
shit,
appreciated.
it's fine.
Yeah, call me when you get there. I got your hotel rooms all set up. Take as much time as you need, but not that much time because I ain't got that much money. Just like find the killer, take care of the killer, come on back.
And then hang out on the beach. Got you.
If you find the killer within 2 days, I'll give you 3 days free.
Fantastic. You know how long it's been
All
since
right,
I've
we
been
got
That's
2
it.
days. 2 days to get this done.
Get in the car.
Meg is like in the middle of the door.
Meg has nowhere else to go. Of course she's coming. I'm just gonna have.
Can't you send her to like
Blanche can watch Meg.
like
Blanche
one of
can
those
watch Meg. She's gonna get in trouble.
what Avise said, and in my head I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I didn't say we could put her in a kennel out loud.
I mean, Are we?
Can't hear you, Roz. No, we can't hear you. Oh, that means she agrees with us.
Is it,
oh, we are. We're gonna put Meg in a kennel. Okay.
Meg's riding with me on the back of the motorcycle? No helmet, you said. All right, I mean, she's good.
Just let Meg sit in front of you with her paws on the handlebar and drive for you.
But get a TikTok of it.
Right?
Not hearing
Oh,
now.
there you are.
There you are,
Oh.
you're back.
Got her.
I was actually half on board with the kennel idea. I said that maybe when it comes to, but she's not going on a motorcycle. You haven't apologized, Uncle Ruben. So you need to back off, sir.
Yeah, I'll make that apology right now, actually. You're absolutely right. And I'll hand the tickets over to Ahanu. Meg is outside or in with us?
She is like in with you in the middle of the door, like blocking the doorway. Y'all are not going to a beach resort without me.
when
Meg,
you hand
if
me
your
the
dad... Go ahead.
I was gonna say when you hand me the tickets, I just like pat you friendly, I'm all like, I'm glad you made it last night. Like it looks like no one died. Glad to hear it. And I'll head outside and let you do your thing.
Kaido's
And I'll
very
just-
head. He has years of poker face training when you said that.
I'll just point at Meg. Like, Meg, you want to ask your dad if maybe you could ride on the back of the bike with me down? My way of saying I'm sorry?
To the beach,
To the beach.
Dad.
That's if your dad's cool with it, though. I do have a
Are you
spare
okay
helmet.
with that, sweetie? Is that what you want?
To go to the beach, yes.
Well, Uncle Ruben? Okay, that's fine with me.
I feel like I just fucked
Okay,
up
okay,
again. I
hang
don't know. I can feel
I
it already.
cannot watch all of it. I already know what's gonna happen. This right here, I'm gonna try to influence somebody.
The shit out of him in a
I don't know who. I guess it's Kaido. I'm about to influence Kaido and leaving her here because I already know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Kaido, you need to leave her here. Otherwise, it's going to be bad for her and everyone around her. And I'm just going to, I usually smile and I'm all, good-willed about it. I'm in a serious face.
Okay. She has nowhere else to go, Avise. I'm gonna privately pull you up over here while she's wrestling with Uncle Ruben. Where am I gonna put her? She's gonna be on.
You don't want her to die.
Why is she gonna die?
This I can count at least. Number
And
one,
I'm
Ruben.
like,
Number two.
Do you know? This no, it's okay. That's fine. Okay, so where would I put her?
Lock her in a closet. Lock her in a closet.
I've got a crate in the back of the Jeep. I'm gonna seeing this. I'm gonna walk over. What if she goes stays with that friend of hers that she met yesterday? She's not a total stranger, right?
With the weird brother that hung out in the woods, you gonna think I let my daughter hang out with somebody who does that?
Call your top friends. Don't you have a fan club? Call your fan club.
would
I'm
kind of
calling you all
right.
the
Would kind of
best
like
advice ever.
Meg's like, wait, no, but you told me, you promised.
would kind of like, do you think I'd let her hang out with people like that? And look at all of us.
That's different. We're family. No, see, it's at the job, but it's stupid. It has to do with that scuba diving. I told you, you already know you don't like that shit. Just give me 1 second, and I'm calling like 5 cops. They're on a rotation schedule that I will issue to them.
Let's say,
Skip,
okay,
skip.
fine. I will stay, but then I get to make TikToks with Eve tomorrow.
Did Eve have like wholesome TikTok, or was it like raunchy stuff?
Eve did not have like wholesome, like, let's bake a cake for grandma TikTok, but she also did not have like particularly raunchy TikToks, nor did she have I'm gonna lick this toilet seat TikToks.
Okay, so like outside the box, but appropriate for their age level TikToks. Okay,
Definitely not outside the box, like very much inside the box. So she does like
inside. Okay.
dance challenges.
Oh,
She
okay.
did one like, look at my room, and it's like a bed and a computer.
Mm.
But like that's what the people like, and so that's what she does.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like I'm really wrestling with it, and I'm like, oh my god. Okay, you can TikTok with your friend Eve.
Yes! And she runs out and goes to like message, and then it pops back in. Oh, have a safe trip, and then she's out again.
I'm not leaving until
Okay,
cops have
so-
positive control.
Not to make Kaido paranoid or anything. I'm gonna go to Kaido and I'm gonna let him know I'm pretty sure Eve is a robot. I haven't decided yet, but I'm just letting you know.
Well, what are they gonna do?
I know nothing. I have a hunch.
I'm not inherently suspicious of robots, but like I'm suspicious of the people that control robots. So like I assume I haven't seen anything in the news about other mergers or taking over control of things. I'm probably like, it's fine. They probably don't want to stick out.
I'm just gonna say again, if I explain all of this shit, I look crazy, Chaz.
I mean, we don't know unless you try.
You should probably try.
TikTok robot, right? Like
The TikTok robot? Why didn't you say so?
right, exactly. I just gonna be like, I just want to tell you, in good faith, as your friend, I think Eve is a robot. That's all I got.
Okay, you know,
So
The-
you the one who pulled me aside. Should we take her with us, or should we leave her with the robots that cause the explosions and do the things and
I
blow
thought we were leaving her with police.
you know, my friend James, he's got like 4 kids. You could just leave. She'd be fine with him. He's the guy I get my pills from. She'll be fine.
I
Better
mean, he's
than a
not a
robot.
robot, so I'm going to briefly consider that because robots don't need pills.
I mean, yeah, like the cops have like agreed, and the one's already heading to your house right now.
Okay, so I'm going to tell
Stick with
Meg,
the cop.
you're going to stay with Eric, and then his buddies will make sure you have everything you need while we're gone. They're going to be there. You're going to bring Eve to where they're at, or
Okay.
meet her somewhere with them for your
Mhm.
photo shoot.
Wait, is Eric your fanboy? Like the one from yesterday that was.
Exactly, he's
You're-
going to try hard.
You're gonna let him stay in your house? You're gonna
No.
get home and he's gonna have like warrior underwear and weird shit.
Not-
Yeah, he's gonna do some weird shit to you.
He would. What? No, fanboys don't stay at the house. Do you let your family stay at your house, man?
No, but where else are they gonna stay with your daughter?
He has a house. I stopped him. You want to see?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and look.
Yeah, for sure. Look, and I'm gonna show him the button camera I wore the one time I showed up after I did his hair.
Is there like does he have like cameras in the house that we can like make sure he's being good?
Well, I mean, we can now.
I mean, I worry about Meg too, so you know, I just want to make sure everything's kosher and this guy's not a weirdo.
And I know
Meg is gonna
she
be
talks a lot,
Meg is
but
gonna be
Uncle
fun.
Tim is teaching her how to like box in the backyard. I know.
Hmm.
Like, you also have you ever hung out with cops when they're trying to make a good impression? She's gonna shoot so many automatic weapons. It's gonna be great.
I love that. And no more cars have to go off the cliff. So it's,
I mean, that was fun.
it was fun. It was fun till she went off the cliff too.
That did happen.
Okay. Whenever the cops get her and they have their plans, I'm good. I can.
Gotcha. So it takes a little while, like 20 or so minutes, but cops get her. She has already messaged Eve. They have multiple days planned, lots of photo shoots. We can do some cosplay, all set up. And you are all on your way to the airport.
I'm like,
Ruben
"Come
is
on,
gonna take the bike,
like this."
no matter what.
Gotcha.
I'll sync the chatterbox little device on the side of the helmet up to the radio.
hmm
Ruben definitely wants to be on the bike alone.
Okay. Well, you're on the bike alone and you're riding, and there is an ethereal butterfly on your left shoulder where your aunt used to stay.
Speeding up.
I mean, it's like a ghost butterfly. You're not pushing it off with wind.
Oh, I'm not trying to. Just some bonding with Auntie.
Gotcha. And so we'll just say, like, you all get on the plane, you fly. You actually got first class. Like, Blanche, like, put some money into this. And you are escorted to the resort. About
Do we have rooms? Did we get in the rooms?
you each have your own room.
Great. Skip is
Oh.
immediately shoving the robes into his bag.
Yo, whose credit card is the room on?
Blanche's.
Okay, good.
No.
Just
And-
open up the fridge and just like,
Ooh, mini bar.
right?
Within an hour, like, someone comes up to you and, like, essentially attempts to brief you on what is happening. So for the past 2 weeks, we have about one murder every other night. The victims are found. We can't find what the entry is, although they apparently seem to be down 2 gallons of blood.
Mm.
Usually found on the beach somewhere in the morning. We've had to actually start having people come in about an hour early to comb the beach because it's not good for publicity when a 5-year-old sees a dead person floating in the water. That has happened. We had to pay the family off. Don't tell the press.
Does that sound familiar? That kind of kill style?
Like a vampire.
It sounds like vampires. I'm very
Like the
excited.
water?
I know.
Water?
I'm gonna start making my presence known and just like being like known as the ditzy drunk girl right now.
Oh, good. You should
So you're going
absolutely-
straight down, like, all right, give me some shots. Let's do this. Roll me a subterfuge presence roll. Like, how big can you make your presence known?
Boy, you said subterfuge. There's nothing there. But I have a lot of presents.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So you have one success, which is enough. You're just like going down, make yourself know, like, hey, 4 shots. I'm on vacation. Really, like, and you know there are about 3 people who are particularly interested in watching the rowdy drunk girl. What's everybody else doing?
Investigating.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
where
just
are we
gonna.
right now?
Hmm?
Where are we exactly right now?
A beach resort.
With just the resort. Okay, well, all right. Skip is definitely drinking.
Yep.
But he's drinking like near-ish Avis.
Yeah.
because she's wiling out, and either that's trouble or it's really fun.
Or both.
Ruben would be with Kaido, whoever is briefing us. Can you show us where the bodies were found?
Yes, follow me to the beach. And on his way down, he passes this ballroom. He said the first body was found here, though all subsequent bodies have been found. And he like takes you to the beach, and it's just he just doesn't even go to one specific body. He's just like anywhere near the shoreline.
So with the purview being death, it says I can see and communicate with ghosts, shades, and other forms of the undead. Do I see anything like that nearby?
Yeah.
Sick. I'll tap Kaido. I'm not sure if you can see those, but pretty sure those are our victims.
Oh, I can't see, but I'm not going to admit that out loud. So I'm like, oh, what do they say? What's that? Tell me about that.
Oh no, I haven't talked to him yet. I just thought I'd let you know I'm not about to go talk to a flaming squirrel or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, because I mean, they're not even real,
Hey.
right?
Harley is real.
But I am.
All
Gonna...
know him. Stop pretending you don't.
I'm gonna go see what I can dig up.
All right. Okay. If anything weird happens, just flash me the sign, man. I got you.
Yeah, the sign, like.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the stat sign. I got you.
Got you. And I'll meander over to the closest spirit I can see, I suppose.
Okay, so you see a shade. So it's just like this like darkish black figure with like black smoke coming out. There's no like definition, just like humanoid in form. And you have spoken to shades before. You spoke to your aunt in depth. This one you can communicate to, but they don't speak very coherently.
Can I speak to it freely, or would I need to use the Unquiet Dead by imbued legend?
I think you can speak to it freely, but the Unquiet Dead should make it easier for you to understand.
Yeah, let's just do that. I'll imbue one legend and speak to it using Unquiet Dead. This does require it to be the side of their grave. I'm not sure if that matters since it's
this
lingering.
is where they died.
Okay.
So yeah, that works here.
Oh man, how do I start this conversation? Good morning.
Oh, good morning. How are you doing? Are you from him?
From him? What do you mean?
Victor.
Who is Victor? I'm afraid I don't think I know that person.
Victor, oh my gosh, he is the most handsome man I've ever met.
No, I don't think I've met Victor.
Oh, you definitely remember. He's quite the charmer.
Were you close to someone named Victor?
Well,
or was it just a chance meeting?
I don't. We were going to elope here.
We're going to.
Yeah, he sent a message saying to wait here. He had to take care of a few things. I haven't seen him yet, but I know he's coming.
Well, maybe you can describe him to me. Maybe I can try and see if I can find him, see what's holding him up.
Oh my god, I would love to describe him. So he has long, flowing hair. His eyes are dreamy. Uh, he has the most beautiful nose and the most perfect face. And oh my, you definitely know him if you've seen him. He is just gorgeous.
That's a really nice description. It's very kind of you. Maybe you can give me like the eye color, maybe
I
the
said
height,
dreamy.
hair. Dr- Sweetheart, dreamy is not much of a color. See, when I think dreamy, I think like
And she like
blue
stops,
or
like, you don't
hazel.
know how to talk to women, do you?
No, that's part of I guess the reason why I guess I need to speak with Victor.
Look, if you can't recognize Victor, then you just can't recognize beauty.
It's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to helping you out. You seem
The
really
butterfly like flies off of your shoulder and starts circling this woman, and it materializes into an image of your aunt, much less like gaunt features. And she just like leans in and whispers something into the woman's ear, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." And then she turns to you and says, "I met Victor at salsa night. I think he's there every night. You should check it out."
Sounds
And then your aunt kind of like points in a direction and escorts her somewhere, probably to that land where all the dead go.
Have a good day. Be safe. And I'll wander back over to Kaido. We're looking for a gentleman named Victor. Highly attractive, long hair, dreamy eyes. I asked for a color, they didn't give me a color.
Mhm.
But this woman was waiting for him. He apparently attends salsa night every night. That might be our guy. I'm not sure. That was the only person I was able to chat with.
Makes sense. Were all the victims women?
Nope.
Nope. Let's place to start.
I can keep asking around, I think. No, I can't. Never mind. No, I can't.
Well, you know that. Can I do quick study?
What does quick study do?
Do you ascertain things about the scene? I can read it to you. You sweep your eyes over a crime scene and collect clues almost immediately. Half the time, you would need to perform an investigation. Quarter it if you're also casing. I'm not casing.
So you can do quick study. It wouldn't be as effective because they've done everything they can to get rid of all evidence of the crime scene.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't be useful. Okay, I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that then.
Like you could wait until Victor kills somebody else, which you can guess he's probably going to.
Yeah. You want a stakeout, man, or do you want to go to the salsa night? Because I have this handy dandy book right here about how to talk to women, and like we could go over it actually if you wanted to stake out.
Saw
And
you
then
buy that.
and then if we go to salsa, it might help there too.
I saw you buy it in the lobby. I didn't.
Isn't
think
that
it
awesome
was-
they had it here? We should look at it. It's probably really good.
It's yeah. Yeah.
I have a thing I'd like to do.
Yes.
I have overworld knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes I get to ask you a question. And you
Oh,
said there's three
shit.
people.
Forgot about that.
So out of the three people who are paying attention, which one is dark, mysterious, and murdery?
Okay, so you watch the three people who are paying attention to you, and you use your overworld knowledge, and you realize that while the three people who are paying attention to you are all creepy, none of them actually seem to be dark, mysterious. In fact, none of them have ever actually murdered anyone. whoever it is, this murderer, apparently is not out during the day because you are very well aware that your presence was noticed by damn near everyone at this beach resort.
Okay. But Chaz.
But like you said, you are well aware that you're pretty sure whoever's doing this is not out right now. Perhaps the daytime is not their preferred hunting grounds.
I'll tell Kaido because I consider him the point of investigation.
You texted me, or did you find us on the beach?
I'll come find you.
Skip, you've been sitting around, like watching, like making sure Avis is good, and you don't notice anyone who is like dangerous. You do notice there's actually like one person who is looking around, somewhat nervously, but also inquisitively, like very much looking for someone. Has a lot of like nervous energy, kind of playing with their hands.
What kind of person is this?
23-ish-year-old man. Has like a little beach shirt and some swim trunks on.
What kind of resort is this? That's fine. Just thinking tactically. I'm going to go over there and start a conversation by pretending I think that I know him initially.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I know I don't look like I'm in my picture either. It's weird.
Sorry. Have we met?
Yeah, I mean we've been talking, right? Do you need a drink?
I mean,
You drink Tom Collins, right? That's what you said.
Said? Oh no. I think you have the wrong person. Are you looking for John?
Yeah. I was. Are you not John?
No, I am John.
Oh, that's weird. Well, whatever. It's fine. It happens. We're here anyway. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, sure. I'd like a drink.
All right, what are you drinking?
I'll have a. We're on the beach. I'll have a pina colada. That seems appropriate, right?
Awesome. I will take one as well. 2 pina coladas, please.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you here for? I mean, I came here to meet somebody, but that's not going to happen.
Oh, same thing actually. I met someone last night. And they said, they said they were going to meet me here. They had something they wanted to talk to me about, but I don't really know where they are.
I mean, that sounds pretty serious. Is someone you've known for a long time?
Oh no, I mean, can I live with you?
Yeah. We're all on vacation here.
Yeah, I don't know you, so this doesn't go farther from here. I recently broke up with my girlfriend. Came here to like have some fun, and I went salsa. I can't dance, but I figured I'd go to salsa night, and I met this this person.
This person at salsa night?
Yeah.
It's a great place to meet him. What's her name?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah. Victoria.
Victoria. What's Victoria look like?
Oh, she was out of this world, stunning. beautiful eyes. Yeah, she's really hard to describe.
Bet she got some gams on her though, right? Dancer?
Yeah. And so I'm sorry if I'm distracted. I just don't want to miss her.
Sure, one that gets away. You don't want that. Here, cheers.
Cheers.
To, misconnections and waiting.
And then his phone goes off. He's like, "Oh wait, excuse me." And he looks at it, and all of a sudden he just like sings like, "Oh, looks like she ate something bad, so she won't be showing up. She says she's gonna hope to be back at Salsa Night tonight."
Well, hey, I can do a little two-step. You need a wingman?
Oh, you don't need to meet Victoria.
I might need to meet somebody else though. I just got here. I don't really know my way around. Salsa Night sounds like a target-rich environment. You feel me?
Skip, give me. You're being. Give me an empathy presence roll, yeah? Like you're chatting this guy, just being like, "Hey, we're cool. It's all good. Let's see what we can do."
And
yeah, all right, that'll do it. So he's like, "Okay, look, yeah, let's give me a number. Like, we'll hang out tonight, but just so you're aware, Victoria is actually Victor."
all right, that's a weird thing to cover up. We live in a new age, man. This ain't the 50s.
We do, but like, my parents still aren't super keen on it. And I haven't really told a lot of people, so it felt good just telling somebody.
Well, I ain't your daddy, and I'm real happy you were able to tell me. Let's go cut up. Let's go look for Victor.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
He calms down a bit. Yeah, he made you a new friend, John.
Me and John, homie.
All right, what's the plan now? Ahanu, where are you this whole time?
Yeah, so I've been guessing that Avis is playing bait. And so, having seen Skip keeping an eye on Avis, I followed Ruben and Kaido. However, they obviously have that going on, like that taken care of. So I just take my shoes off and I walked out on the beach. And I'm just gonna sit down and take a deep breath of the ocean air and see if there's any weird smells on that ocean air.
I like that. Not exactly sure how we would roll that, but we can figure that out. Give me a survival intellect roll. That's what we're gonna do. That seems like weird smells. All right, that's good. There are some weird smells. 2 weird smells, in fact. One is the smell of decay. That one is actually kind of like the weaker weird smell. There's also this other weird smell, and it's hard to pinpoint. It's kind of like the Amazon, maybe like a reptilian smell. Maybe it's kind of like acidic. It's this like weird combination of all 3 of those.
So like if I were to go to like having been at pet stores before and walking by like the different areas where they have like the lizards and stuff, it smells like kind of like that, or is it like
kind of like the lizards?
Okay. And the decay, does it smell like plant decay, like seaweed washed up over there and is like rotting away, or is this like mammalian flesh rot decay?
That's the one.
Okay. Does it smell like long decay, or is it like, okay, so if somebody got killed yesterday and they were here, they might have like a little bit of that smell, or is it like, oh, somebody's buried around here under the sand, and how is it you have not smelled that? Little kids, stop playing over there. What is that?
It's like someone just died.
Okay.
Even though no one just died because you would have seen it.
Right. But like with them being told
Yeah.
that, people were killed out here, that's not really shocking, but I can definitely smell that. Okay. Then I will wait. Like, keep an eye on everyone as much as I can, and then once Ruben stops talking to himself, the fuck is he doing over there?
By the way, Ruben, just so I know, like you had that conversation like full on just now, right?
Yeah, I feel like
On
I'm
the
getting
beach.
Weird look. Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify. Continue, Hanu.
Alright,
After he
beachgoers.
stops, talking to himself, man, and they tell me I need to stop doing drugs. And he goes back and is talking to Kaido. I'll go join them.
Okay. So you spent the afternoon kind of like collecting information, figuring out what's going on. What's the plan now?
I'll tell you too about the lizard smell.
What's that?
I don't know. It just reminds me of those lizards in the pet store, like the little bearded dragons and the iguanas and stuff, but different somehow. It's kind of unsettling.
Does lizard combined with being blood and water mean anything to me? I have magical primes in my occult.
You do have magical primes. Give me an intellect occult roll.
Oh, I guess I should ask a question as well.
Hmm?
Oh, another one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of exploding dice.
I'm good at what I do.
Okay, first, what was your question?
Kaido's or mine?
Hanu's.
Oh, take care of Kaido first.
Okay. And you're talking about specifically lizards and blood?
So we're in the amphibious atmosphere.
Mhm.
Dead bodies in the water and on land. Beautiful, captivating people things. Lizard smell, which changes it from like what people would probably go to as a vampire. Okay, but water vampire, water lizard vampire? Like I'm trying to look for connections for things that would.
Right. So this is definitely some kind of Twilight vampire things happening. You don't know how it's incorporated, but like vampires are there. You've never heard of water lizard vampires. Doesn't mean they don't exist, but they're probably not very prominent if you haven't heard of them. And at some point you realize rather than looking for a connecting factor for all of the like weird things, it probably makes more sense for it to be two things rather than just one.
Okay.
Because then,
things like entities.
Yeah, because then that lets you still have that vampire, like normal vampire entity, and there's some kind of weird lizard thing in the water that is probably connected to it, which is why, yeah.
See, I'm gonna share that with the class.
Okay.
And as you're sharing it, you hear a buzz from your phone, and it's Meg saying, "Check out my TikToks."
Oh my god, I will.
And just to go ahead.
It's just her and Eve, and they just have a whole bunch of selfies, and they're all like cosplaying, like they're doing like all the animes they can.
Okay, good, wonderful. I'm gonna like comment on as many as I understand.
They understand.
Like, I remember that one. That one punches real hard. You look real cute, baby. Oh, look at that. Oh, you too. You're playing twinsies or on Host Club. That's a fun one. Good job. And then go back. Now
So just to clarify, the area that we're in, is it tropical? Like, would lizards be here?
It is tropical. There are lizards.
Okay, so the lizard smell is not necessarily strange in and of itself.
Yes,
but now with Kaido's info, that makes me not just like shrug it off. So, okay. So I'm going to try and remember that smell.
do you have like cool tracking abilities? Like, is there anything in the stereotypical I get to turn into a super dog kind of a thing that we can, as a friend, not in a patronizing way, like,
Right?
I respect you. I don't have those things. That's why I tase people and hack stuff. So like,
I mean, a little bit, not like a ton, but a little bit, yeah.
okay, so you can track. Is that rude? Is that rude to ask you? I don't want to be rude.
I mean, I'm not a bloodhound, but if I
don't know until I ask,
no,
bro.
I'm
right?
like I'm differentiating. Like, I'm not a bloodhound. Like but I can smell. Like, that's
Okay.
probably better than I used to.
Okay.
You also notice I bathe a lot more than I used to, because
See.
once you can smell yourself constantly, whoo.
Yeah, you gotta like.
You should look up some essential oils, bro. You just put those into some of your lotion, it just changes your day. I'm just telling you, okay? From a fancy guy to another fancy guy. Put it in your lotion, man.
Are you like part of a pyramid scheme to sell different oils?
Absolutely not. I pay people for that.
Right. So speaking of Avis and Skip, where are you two compared to us? Like, do we see you?
They can see you from the bar, yeah.
Okay. I'll wave.
I thought Avis went to go to the beach.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
on the beach.
She did.
So we see her.
And then Skip went with John.
To go to salsa class.
Mm-hmm.
Salsa class.
Did you tell anybody your situation, or you're just running off with strangers in the night?
I mean, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I'm just running off with strangers in the night.
You're a capable man, so.
I mean, if any of y'all get nervous, you have my number.
Right.
I will message you after a bit, after like Avis comes out and you don't. I'll just be like, bro, where are you?
Going to salsa, wingmanning for a new friend.
And Kaido and Ruben, you told, like, you shared this whole salsa thing with us, right?
Oh yeah, the Victor and the salsa and the people waiting for him and the beautifulness and,
Okay.
and the depth.
So Skip, that's weird. Skip also is going to salsa to meet a Victor with his new friend.
I mean, I didn't say nothing about Victor. I'm just going to wingman for my new friend.
Oh, sorry. He's going to salsa with John.
Can we call him? Let's call him.
I mean, if he's let's just call him.
Yeah.
Skip.
Hey, man.
Oh
What's
yeah,
happening?
I've got that too. Hang on, wait.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Hey, so, so Ruben, I'm gonna look around, make sure no one's around me except for us, because I don't want to like talk weird I don't want to talk weird shit with people around. Ruben was talking to dead people down on the beach.
That sounds like Ruben.
Right? And one of them met a guy at salsa dancing, and we're thinking that's who we were going to look into it. How in the hell did you know that?
I didn't know that. There was just a confused looking guy at the bar. I made friends.
And so you're taking
he was all
him
googly
salsa
eyed over
dancing?
some dreamy dude named Victor. And so I said I'd go salsa dancing with him.
Hey, what did you say that guy's name was?
Dude's name was Victor.
Right, Ruben? Yeah.
Dude, okay, so you're not going to believe this. That Victor was this ghost's, what'd you say, fiance?
I don't know, some fling.
Supposed to elope.
Apparently he has dreamy eyes.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe he's got this dude spun, so he's probably got dreamy eyes. Yo, but also, how trifling is this man? He's got a fiance, and now he's going to salsa with my boy John.
But his
She's
fiance
dead.
was at salsa, and she's dead now.
She's dead now.
Yeah, she's a ghost.
Oh, that. Okay. Maybe is he grieving? Wait, do you think he's a guy or do you think he's grieving?
I'm gonna
Because
tell
we
you
think-
if he's just trying to get over something by
Wait,
getting under
I'm
somebody
just-
else, I'm not trying to.
I'm just gonna put you on speakerphone.
Okay.
There's lots of dead bodies, bro.
I mean there's always lots of dead bodies, but what?
Have you heard of Casanova, man? Like, I'm already super judgy at this point, even with
Are
half
there-
evidence.
Are there people around us?
Right.
Yeah, it's a beach. A
Kaido,
resort.
did Casanova eat
Well, listen.
people?
If you think this is the dude, I'm about to be in a room with a salsa dancing, dreamy ass vampire, or
I'm gonna as
Or a
strange as
really-
possible to get people away.
And John's like,
Or-
wait, what?
You need
Vampire?
backup? We
Hey,
got you.
call us if you need
it's a
anything.
figure of speech.
Okay.
Or I'm about to be, facilitating a love connection between a grieving man and a lonely closeted man. This is either beautiful or
He's
terrifying,
not-
and either way,
he's not
you need to
grieving.
get here.
Bring him to the beach. Bring him to the beach. He's not grieving. Pinky swear. Pinky swear.
Listen, no,
No.
man, he is committed. Listen, I know this look. I've had this look. He's going to salsa. I'm going with him, and you're gonna have to come.
No, your friend for sure. Your friend's the bait. I need
Yeah.
you to bring him to the beach because Victor's not grieving.
No, okay.
No,
okay,
but
I'm gonna
fine,
be
if-
I
honest.
believe you.
I'm
What I'm
gonna
saying
go
is-
to salsa.
Right?
I'll go to salsa.
We should go to salsa
I'm like, I'm
because
not
if,
gonna lie. I heard salsa, and as the god of dance, I'm like,
We gotta dance.
Let's do this.
Listen,
we gotta go.
I can try and bring him to the beach, but this man
Oh.
is so thirsty. You
Well,
understand?
okay. Let's.
Like, unless you have some D weight in there that's dreamier than Vampire Victor.
Probably not. Probably not.
I mean,
So,
I've been
like,
working out
Nobody's
and stuff,
near the
but
vampire
no.
Victor.
Right? Probably not. Probably not.
Can't be.
So like I'm a
I-
go, but like
Go to
obviously obviously my boy here is bait.
Drop a pin. Drop a pin.
Yeah, so come find me. I'll pin you.
Hey, where is it?
I'm about to drop a pin. Come find me.
Oh, that's. Oh, I'm not.
It's on your
It's
map.
GPS,
on the
honey.
phone.
Oh,
Will you
is that what
get a
that's
push,
for?
man? It is. We live in the future. Figure it out.
I mean, like, what the fuck? What commercial?
We need-
What commercial was that where they used to drop a pin so that you could hear it? That's how good their network was.
Right.
That's where Jeremy was.
Ahanu,
That's where Jeremy was.
damn it, Ahanu.
We need merch.
He's like,
so bad.
oh.
I want a shirt that says "Become as gods" on the front, and then just like, we live in the future. On
Right. And have a pin dropping, and no one's gonna get the fucking
Oh,
reference unless
God.
they've seen this episode. But that'll be
Oh,
the
my
back of the shirt.
Oh my god, we're so old.
Yeah.
We are. That's the new generation. She's Gen Z. That's fine.
Oh,
Live in the future.
that
Shit.
was fantastic.
Skip drop
All right.
the pin.
We're gonna meet you
Lets
there.
everybody know where he's at.
I'm gonna throw my phone in the fucking ocean.
Fully
We're gonna,
anticipating that Kaido's the only one who knows how to get here.
We're gonna go this way.
Hmm.
Yep, round out, back it up. Proceed. Sorry, that was the Air Force thing. I'm reading over.
Oh, that was so funny.
I feel like we should have an apology to the viewers.
Oh, that
So
was
you make-
fantastic.
You make it there with John,
Mhm.
and initially looking around, there's some beautiful people. Yeah, there ain't nobody that should be like, oh my god, my life is over. I am for you, Vampire Victor. Like,
So John, is your boy here? Or what?
I don't see him, but it's still early. Victor probably comes fashionably late. It's fine.
Sure. And I mean, if nothing else, look at this environment.
Yeah, like I
There are
guess.
a lot of pretty people here, John.
Yeah, you're right. Well, maybe I should entertain myself while Victor takes his time coming down here.
I mean, we're here. We might as well learn how to salsa.
Yeah, I like it. So y'all two are going to start the salsa lessons.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else?
Kaido's gonna teach.
Oh, you think Kaido's teaching? The god of dance over here is absolutely involved.
Would you like to be my partner, madam?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
So we got you two tearing up the dance floor.
This is so simple. Why aren't you getting this?
Exactly, yes.
Hanu?
I'm gonna look awkwardly at Ruben. I don't really feel like dancing, if that's all right. Like, if you really want me to go out there with you, I will, but...
Yeah, bro, come here.
Oh, damn it. Okay. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to
I got you,
lead,
bro.
because...
I'll lead.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
because
I
I don't
got
know
you.
how to do this.
If roles are required, I would like to request humbly to our DM that I can maybe possibly use my specialty in leadership, allure,
Oh, nice.
so I can show up this goddess or god of dance.
Oh, you want to show up the god of dance? Fuck yeah, roles are required. Let's do this.
Okay, sir. That's right.
Okay, so the way this is going to work, because you
You're
have
gonna show me
allure,
up?
you have like a 2 enhancement on the roll. But because you're a god of dance, you have a 6 enhancement.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is what a beast does. Like, you can dance. A beast is dance. Like, there's
Nice.
a solid difference.
Fair.
But at the same time, the dice could be extremely mean to Avis, so...
Yeah.
You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
Absolutely
Guys.
true.
All right, so then give me a... For Avis, give me a presence athletics roll. For Ruben, give me a leadership presence roll.
It only looks like I'm leading because I'm the guy. It's really like a beast. I'm
Just,
just
yeah, Reese is doing...
So, presence and leadership. Do I need to do anything else for this, or?
No, so you have the +2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And so, like, honestly, to the like watching crowd, they can't tell who's better because at some point skill is just too much, it's just good. They can't like differentiate. But you all know that a beast is winning.
And I just feel...
Ruben, you're like, how'd you do that? You can't do that.
This is my blood. How are you doing that?
Yeah, no,
Peter
like
be
you
dancing beast.
literally shouldn't be able to do this. What
And
is
I
that?
just
Is that
feel...
fucking yoga,
I feel
isn't
like...
it? You can't bring yoga into salsa.
I feel a little used by Ruben. I'm just like, I didn't know you were gonna do this, and okay, let's kick her. Yeah, let's kick her ass. She's really good though.
Having so much fun.
That ghost butterfly lands on your shoulder, Ruben, and asks, "Do you remember everyone's eye color?"
I try to, and I'll try to subtly say this while I'm spinning a Hanu.
Okay. And you think back, and like most of the people, eye color, you remember. There's actually one person whose eye color you're like, no matter how much you think about, you can't remember. And even when you look at him and turn away, you can't remember what eye color he is, even if you're like actively saying it.
He's in the bar, or in the...
Not only is he in the club, like, you know his name.
Shit. Victor? Is he?
I mean, you don't know him as Victor. You know him as John.
I don't know
I
if
don't
my
know
memory is
who's John.
failing me or what's going on. Just
Hey, who's John?
John is
John's my boy.
yeah.
He's the wingman.
Oh.
Mm.
Is-
I'm in danger.
Right? Is that lizard smell here?
There's a now that you like can identify it, there's a faint lizard smell wafting off of John.
Next
Can I
question.
I'm gonna-
Is this a different scene than the beach?
Yes,
Since
it's
I
a
don't really know,
different beach.
since I really don't know how to dance, though, I'm gonna like pull Ruben in close and just
we're gonna make it look
whisper.
sultry.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
John is Victor, I think.
John's gonna
Yes.
fucking eat Skip.
Oh shit.
All right, look.
What do we do?
We're gonna take a small break. We're just sambaing a little bit,
Right.
sashaying a little.
Oh, Samba. That's
Alright,
good.
I lay my head on your shoulder.
So look, I'm gonna. Why don't you see if you can tag out with a Vise, and I'll see if maybe Skip wants to dance or John wants to dance. We can, we gotta spread the word somehow.
Spread the
Who
word
do you want to
for
take?
me.
You want to take? You want to? You want to? You want to grab Skip or John, or do you want to try to grab a Vise and Kaido?
I mean, I'll go get Avis and Kaido.
All right, cool. And I'll just dip on him. Big flourish.
Oh, God. You're spreading the word through dance. This is just fantastic.
And I will just point at Skip.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Wait,
looks like your friend wants to dance with you. He's pretty good.
he is good. I might learn something. I'll be right back. Let me
All
go
right.
see what that's about. Let me see if he can dip me.
Oh.
Avis, did you want to do a thing? Now this is a different scene.
I'm gonna wait till Ahanu tells me about.
Gotcha.
I mean, we're pretty
Honor.
competitive. Is Hanu gonna make it in?
Yeah, I'll come over and just be like, can I, hey!
We'll let him cut in. We like Ahanu. I mean, we could three-way dance.
Right, I was gonna
think
say
we
I'll
can
cut
pull it
in,
off.
but like dance
We
with
could do
both
a
of you.
three-way salsa.
So
Yes.
there I was dancing with Ruben, and I smelled the most peculiar thing. Smiled at everyone. I think Skip's friend is the person we're looking for. Tip me.
You mean the blood dreamy guy? Oh yes. Okay.
Oh, does he like? I'm gonna kind of focus on him a little bit. How insidious does he feel?
Mm.
The Kaido's mom and dad were like at 42.
Out of 10, right?
He's at like 60.
Oh shit. Okay. With that said, I'm gonna choose him to be my prey.
Nice.
Gotcha. And so you focus in on him and you watch how he just kind of stands there. He is your prey.
Also gonna try to get his attention, but not like his face attention.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you. What is it? I am fire. To kind of draw people into me.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm really glad she's on our team, guys.
Right?
Every time you use a power, the name just screams out, "Don't fuck with me."
Says the guy who kills people with a butterfly.
That stuff is so subtle. So subtle. You're just like, yeah, I'll kill you with a thought.
And I'm a flaming fucking squirrel.
I don't know where Charlie is right now.
Because it's not real.
We left him with Meg.
Yeah,
That's
Charlie is
great
with Meg.
person.
And you know Charlie is safe because there was one TikTok that
There it
had
is.
Charlie in it.
Oh, good. Good.
And people are probably like, what filter are you using?
I want the
Flaming
flaming
squirrel
squirrel filter.
Right?
Yeah.
As you use I am fire and you stoke that fire, and he just kind of like feels compelled to like look in your direction. And because he recognizes all of you as friends of Skip, he just kind of makes his way over and just kind of like watches.
He's like obviously watching.
Yeah, like he considers himself part of Skip's group, and Skip is part of your group, so he doesn't feel too uncomfortable just like being part of the group. He doesn't dance, but when he sees them like make waves.
Three-way salsa and change that.
I was gonna say I'm gonna ask him to dance.
Oh, okay. If you want to, I mean, you're the lead. Me and Ahanu are gonna get it for a second.
Yeah.
Like, if you go for it, I'm gonna.
We can
here.
three-way dance if you want to.
Yeah,
How about you guys dance close? You guys dance close.
Who? What?
You and you?
Got it.
Sure.
Let's go, bro.
And so
I'm
he's
gonna
like, well,
teach you like the super lady moves. I'm like, you haven't dated anyone in a while. Like, this is what you do. You go on the dance floor.
Okay.
This is what you do, bro.
Okay. This is
Teach him
pretty
all the way.
slick. I like this.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like the hips, the keys in the hips. You gotta do this thing, okay?
and John's like, well, I'm not that good, and you're clearly talented, but I'm willing to try. Yeah, he will start to dance
Go.
with you. He's very stiff and, trying to like not slow you down too much.
It's okay, it doesn't affect it. Okay, we can handle Steph. It's fine.
Miss Yoga.
Skip, Ruben, what y'all doing?
Well, I'm going over to Ruben because he called me over like a weirdo. What's going on, man?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just looking up at Skip. I don't think I'm gonna be able to lead you in a dance. You want to grab a drink right quick?
I mean, yeah, all right, that's fine. I mean, I could lead you, but all right, coward, let's go outside.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Actually, I think drinks can be held on for a second. I think you got me distracted. Okay, look, you know what? And I'll just hold my arms out.
Let's go.
That's a press fault. You're like, I'm in this, bro.
Let me show you a thing or two, Twinkerbell.
And while we dance, I'll just try to. How the fuck am I gonna get my mouth up to near your ear?
I ask myself that every day.
I will somehow try to whisper to Skip. I think your boy wants to fucking eat you, bro.
Well, I know, man. He's thirsty. I get the impression that it's been a minute, and also he's like I said, he's closeted. So like,
No,
that's
I mean like
right.
consume you, like not like in a sexy way. I mean like unhinge his jaw like a snake and then consume you.
That is hotter than it should be.
Yeah, now
Is
that I
he
say
the-
it like that, yeah, no, that's a little bit.
So like,
Skills.
so is he with Victor?
No, Ahano smells the same smell he smelled at the beach. I think that is Victor.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not as dreamy as I thought he would be. Everyone
No,
was
right,
talking about
like-
her. Like, yeah, I mean, he's aight.
Yeah, but like, do you remember the color of his eyes?
No.
Yeah,
I don't remember the color of his eyes.
but he does have nice eyes, though, right?
I mean, yeah, they're pretty. I guess. I imagine. I mean, I don't remember. Were they nice? I mean, to
I
be
think they were
fair,
nice.
man, I'm not really looking at eyes. Eyes isn't really my. I mean, it is my
Yeah,
first
I know.
thing in a fight, but I'm just trying to.
Yeah, but I mean,
I was
like,
just
this
trying to
is
figure some shit out. No, I should have seen his eyes.
yeah. That's I think pretty sure that's our guy. You know.
That is weird. All right.
Yeah. Let me. How do you want to proceed, bro?
I don't know. What do you think? What's his angle though? Not. He told me he was looking for Victor, and they told me his name was John, and he's obviously here looking for somebody. So what is his angle?
I don't know. Hold on, dip me. I can't. I lost sight. You're too fucking
All right.
broad, bro.
We do a
You
spin
just dip, just
and a dip.
just to kind of casually glance over at John. Who is he with?
He's dancing with a beast.
Oh shit!
All right, and that casual dip. I'll just come back up. He's dancing with a beast right now. I think.
Should we?
Honestly, I'll be honest. I think he's kind of fucked if he's dancing with a beast. But
No, he is absolutely fucked if he's dancing with a V. But like,
we can't.
we don't know for sure he's the guy though. We should probably, you know what? I think this is a sort of a bait and switch situation. Let's see if we can get him away, right? Like, we'll go to a party or something, and then we'll just corner
Yeah.
him and make him tell us what he knows.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Let's dance a little bit more. This is actually really nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, no, like I'm used to doing the leading for salsa.
Yeah.
Everyone assumes.
Yeah. No, you follow very well.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You lead very well.
Thank you.
Doctor.
I have a question.
Yes.
So obviously, I feel the insidiousness coming off of John or Victor,
Mhm.
and can I wear him out dancing, like exhaust him / slowly trip him over my feet to the point where he's like, just it's exercise.
It is exercise,
It is
and John does not look like that in shape. Like, he doesn't look like he's out of shape, but between the two of you, there is no contest. And so you begin your plan, and by the time he should be slowing down, he doesn't seem phased. Like a normal human would have started to like slow down by now, and he's once again still stiff, but not slowing, as if like that stiffness is a ruse to throw someone off guard.
I'm gonna keep trying to wear him out.
Okay. You keep trying. And after about 30 minutes, he's like, whew, it is hot. Thank you for the dance. I'm just gonna go down to the beach to get some cool air. It is hot in here.
Love the beach. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, great. Follow me.
I'm gonna text everybody because I'm assuming we have some sort of group chat
Yeah.
going on.
And Ruben and I saw.
Everybody's just
I
kind
I was gonna say everyone's like,
anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like dance a Hanu towards the door, like spin him. We're going out this way. Okay, Mongol line. Right out the door.
And so you walk out, and he takes you. Well, you follow him right to like the shoreline, and he's like, whew, this is why I like salsa, But it's so popular. There's so many bars in there, so it gets so hot.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
The workout. Didn't seem like you were too tired though.
Me? Oh no, I do a lot of physical work back home, so that's this is.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from have you heard of this town called Atusa?
that's where we're from.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, flying squirrel.
Right. I'm from there too. What a weird coincidence.
Oh, you are. Yeah, I actually was born there, but I haven't been there for a few years now.
Why not?
Well, I moved away for college, and that was really it. So, but it's I still consider that my home. So whenever someone asks where I'm from, that's what I say.
I'm gonna try to so what have you been up to then? And like grill him type of thing. It's not the nice kind of questioning. It's the like I'm suspicious of you. What the fuck are you doing? Questioning.
Gotcha. And so he will, for the first few questions, like answer to the best of his abilities, but will slowly start to be like, maybe I should head on back in. It's I've had enough air.
I think we're having fun.
I mean, yeah, but I think I don't want to miss too much salsa,
I am. Is everybody else around? Like, what is everybody else? Where are they?
It's a good
I feel
question.
like I'm like laying down on the dunes and like probably like ask Ahanu to like lay down and like be low profile, absolutely watching.
Are there other people on the beach?
There are, but unlike this afternoon when there were like people everywhere, like there's like a couple down there, like a few people, they're like really spread out and it's dark. So
Either we make out or we lay here on the dune. I mean, I'm off for the dunes, bro. It's up to you though.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna sit because there are other people out there, and so like I'll just kind of like pull my shoes off and sit down and stick my feet in the sand.
Right.
And then I'm like this, like fully prone.
And if you want to use me as cover, that's fine.
Absolutely, I'm definitely doing that.
I'm assuming I can at least sense them semi-close to us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light my fist on fire and be like, I don't think you should go anywhere.
Shit.
Skip is gonna run to where she is now. That was the cue. And
Right.
Skip is
That was the sign.
That was like, you'll know the signal when you see it. No shit.
it.
That's the signal.
This called for aid.
And
I mean,
so,
I was just assuming vampires don't like fire. So, but yes, I do want all of you here. So,
It's
So,
totally
it's
in
like-
tune with your character to do the one thing that makes sense, and all of the world falls into place around you.
so he sees that he's like, oh my god, help! She's trying to kill me! Oh my god!
Skip
Like,
just
not
goes,
trying to
John,
kill you,
fire fist means no, dog. What are you doing?
Skip, my friend! And like runs behind you. Why is she trying to kill me?
What did you do? Avis only gives energy she gets. What's up?
She asked me where I was from, and I said I was from Atusa, but like I don't live there anymore, and I don't know.
Wait, let me see your eyes, John. Let me see your eyes.
And he like looks up slowly.
And what do I see?
You see some good-looking eyes.
Are they
Okay.
dreamy?
Do I see what color they are?
You do see a color. The color is, and then he looks away. Shit, what the fuck color were they?
Fuck, this child mask goes on.
Skip it will engage. Listen, there is what are you? Because there's some freaky Houdini shit happening with you. I look at you, and then you look away. I look at you in the eyes, which is something I'm prone to do, and I see you, and I have no idea what color your eyes are. I'm looking at them right now, and I do not know. I cannot get the words out of my mouth. What is going on with you?
That's because it's dark. Like, just look at my eyes.
I'm looking at your eyes, and let me tell you something. I can see in the dark. It's not dark.
That was a bad choice. I need you.
Fuck.
If it freaks out, I'm running as soon as I see.
Actually, no. You don't roll anything. he rolls a thing. So let's see.
No.
My neighbor is playing doom metal right now, and it feels very appropriate.
That's fantastic.
Not enough. So you feel this urge to just turn around and swing your fist as hard as you can. And you turn around, and right before you're about to do it, you like snap out of it, and Avis is right in front of you.
Oh, shit. Avis, I almost knocked your whole block off.
I'm gonna fire punch the guy right now. I'm gonna use my legend and punch him right in the fucking face.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Legit. That's legit.
Roll me a close combat. What is it? Strength? Not strength.
I mean, I would she can have momentum if she needs
Might?
it. Like
Might, yeah, close combat might roll. Okay, that's 1 success. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. You could do some serious fucking damage to this guy. What would
With
you like
fire.
So yeah, your hand's on fire. What would you like to do to him with your fiery flaming hand?
I'm gonna fuck him up so he can't influence anyone else with his stupid eyes.
So then you'll let's see if we'll do knock out 2 HP and you'll blind him as the flames just like incinerate his eyes. He's like, you fuck, I'll kill you. I'm pretty sure that's initiative when someone says I'll kill you.
Uh-huh.
So let's do that.
Are you
I mean,
sure? Are you sure that's
the best time
initiative?
to do it is
Not
after they're
sure,
blind, right?
but
Just a hint.
let's see. Oh dang, Skip.
Yeah, Skip.
Ruben, I'm just gonna say you're number 1 because that's a lot of
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Kaido is down here with Skip. Gavis is also super high. And then I need to roll initiative for Ruben, you are first.
So mask was on, entered ethereal form.
You look around, and while everything is red, there's one thing that is clear now, and it's like your left shoulder where the butterfly, no longer ethereal, is like an actual butterfly. She does seem in pain.
Okay.
And she says, "Don't worry about me. Go be a hero."
Oh, my fucking heart hurts.
Nah,
I was close to Skip, so he shouldn't be too far from me. Yeah.
you could get up there pretty quickly.
All right. I will. Fuck it for flavor. Why not? I will step sideways, just teleporting instantly, just right behind him, and I'd like to just whirl him around, and just say, "Hey there, lovely eyes. You're such lovely eyes." And then I'm
So-
gonna stab him.
Give me that. Let me see. Where is Give me an occult presence roll. And you all have never seen this before, where he was in his like Grim Reaper form, and you swear he was there because you were looking at him because he was freaky, but all of a sudden he was freaky a lot closer. What is your defense? Let's see. Yeah. You successfully stab him. Although, like, because he's moving around and you're concerned about what you're on, you don't want to use too much power. So you, like, slash him, but not as deeply as you know you could have.
I'm okay with that.
Avis.
Is there any driftwood by me?
Usually I would say yes, there is no driftwood because this is like a fancy resort and they pick it up. You can't pick up one of those umbrellas, though.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Stab him right in the heart.
Ooh. I like it. Give me that might athletics roll. Just
Also, because he's my prey, I get
you
something
do get
against him. I gotta
enhancement.
remember what the
Yeah.
word.
That's 2, 3, 4. So as he's like floundering, like bleeding from Ruben, you just wait for the right moment and shove the stake, the massive stake, right through his heart. He just reaches for you, trying to grab you. And stops moving. Ahanu, it's not your turn, but you be the first to like notice that. Remember that like lizard Amazon acid smell? That thing's getting really strong. And you look in the back and you see this massive like anaconda come out of the water. It don't want none. Its friend might want, because you see another massive anaconda
Oh
come out
fuck!
of the water. And then a third one. And then a
Oh,
fourth.
shit.
And then a fifth. And then the body that the heads of this hydra is attached to reveals itself. It is its turn. It is going to attempt to spray acid on all of you, or I guess not all of you, because Kaido and Ahanu are far away, but everyone else. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. You all take one like injured box as this acid starts to eat away at your clothing and your skin. It's most of the skin that's the problem.
Injured, not bruised.
Which is the lowest one? Bruised? Bruised, yeah. One bruised. Ahanu, now it's your turn.
Huh.
Now you know how to use it. Like slowly. All right, you take your time. Like, well, I could get there fast if I want to. I'm not sure I want to just yet. So I will say, simple actions are not like D&D where like you only have one action. Like technically, you can do multiple simple actions if it makes sense. So I would say, the calling of the crow would allow you to do an attack action as part of this simple action round. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And what is your defense? Oh, wow. Yeah, you're able to hit it. a lot tougher than you thought. You thought you'd do more damage, but you hit it. Essentially, like, if you use it, people will hear you. It is not a quiet weapon. Okay, so let me see if I'm missing anything. Piercing. Can you target armor? Okay, reduces armor. 5, yeah. No. Kaido.
Is there anything that I know about hydras from magical crimes and just occult investigations?
Roll me an occult intelligence roll.
Intellect, and then I specialize in magical crimes.
Yeah. You do know a couple of things. The most important thing is that these are very resilient creatures in that, like, they continue to heal as long as they're healthy. So you don't want to have a prolonged battle with them. They will win. You want to, like, beat them down and beat them down fast so they don't have an opportunity to heal up the damage.
Okay. So I'm not a fighter, so I'm gonna communicate that to the team, and then be like, they need shock and awe. You can't let them heal, guys. That's how they win. Don't let them win. And then I'm gonna like get closer, but not running. I don't do that.
Don't do that. That's fair.
I'm gonna heal and I can tase, and that's all I got. So that's the secret. We got bum rush them.
You gotta get him. Ruben, you're up first. Wait, did I skip you, Skip?
You did skip me.
I did skip you. That's my bad. I gotta skip. All right, I'll skip.
Skip sees the Hydra and just goes, "Oh, finally!" And I don't. Can I use a legend for my Herald of Victory?
Do you have to use it or do you imbue it? Because those are two different
Says
things.
cost spend one legend.
Oh shit! Yeah.
All right. Is everybody cool with that?
No, like that's yours. Like,
That's just mine. Oh,
yeah.
dope. Then yeah, I just yell, "Wolverines, mount up!" And that's how that's how I imbue everybody with the Herald of Victory. And and then I guess I don't know if I manifest this. I don't know how I get the tire thing.
Yeah,
but I
you
definitely
manifested.
pull the tire. I manifest the tire thing out of thin air and go straight for the neck. If I can get 2 in 1, I'm gonna get it. But I just jump up to swipe the neck of this Hydra.
Oh, okay. So let me see. Herald of Victory. So everyone has +1 enhancements on all things relating to fucking this Hydra up. So +1 defense, +1 offense, +1 like punch to the ass. Like if you're doing a thing to hurt this thing, it's a +1. Let's see. Something. Everything has lethal and melee and piercing and versatile. Yeah, let's do it. Roll that might close combat. And you all see Skip run into the water and go under the water, swing for the legs, and then come up like a dolphin attack and take off how many heads? 1,
Like a
2,
dolphin.
3.
If anyone can do it, that's Skip.
He's so graceful.
Take off 2 heads right away. but you already see the bubbling as like the heads are like starting to reform.
Ugh, I don't like that.
Ruben.
I'm going to just rush up and imbue one legend for the Way of All Flesh. It says, I sap a character's life force. All attacks against this gain the aggravated tag for one scene. When they take damage, they treat their defense plus armor total at 1 point lower than it actually is to determine the injury complication.
Gotcha. So defense is lower. Wow, let me double check what aggravated does, because if I'm being honest, I don't know. Aggravated. While I am figuring that out, Avis.
Okay.
What's your
I am going to shoot it.
yes?
Aim for the body.
Roll me that. Let's see if you're shooting it. Dexterity, firearm.
Firearm. And then I think of chip, I get, I don't know,
Oh shit!
advantage or something.
So that's 1 success, 2 success, 3 success, 4 success, 5 success, 6 success, plus. No, that's not what we're trying to do. It's 3 of these. 7 successes.
I mean, I'm just gonna shoot it that many times.
Okay, you just like rapidly unload on this thing and you just like shoot into it and you see it like slowly being pushed back into the ocean. But at some point you run out and you have to reload and then it starts walking again. One of those heads reforms itself. The closest one is Skip, so that's what we're gonna do. One success. 2, 3. That's it. You take one more bruise as it tries to get you and like slashes your like calf. Not a big deal.
So I have 2 bruises now.
Yep.
Okay.
Ahanu.
As in, it's my turn, or it's about to eat me?
It's your turn.
Okay. So I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So my crow's like flying around and is squawking at me to guide me. It says gain an enhancement equal to successes spent on your next initiative roll in the current session. What does that mean?
Could mean a few things. I believe then if you did have another combat, there is a way to have a what do you call it? A knack roll, essentially. And it would, depending on what you want to do, like we would do the same thing where it's like, I want to like be better at fighting this thing with this knack, so then we do like a might, intellect thing, blah 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 blah.
So it's on. It's not something I can use right now.
You can, but it would just increase your next initiative.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that's not as fun as I wanted to. I'm like, shut up, stupid bird, and I'm just gonna hit it. Doot. Light. Close combat.
Oh no.
Come on, dice. What is up?
Oh no. So you're like, shut up, stupid bird, and you run into the water like your friend, and you throw your axe right into the neck hole of I mean, on the bright side, it does take advantage of that. But if you don't get it back before it regrows, it'll be in there.
I mean, at least I'll know where it's at.
Yeah.
Shit.
Skip.
Yes. I am going to ask the storyteller, where can I look for a tactical advantage?
Honestly, like there are like 5 heads out up front, and they are all like focused on each of you. They don't give a shit about their back.
All right. So Skip is going to wade through this water and try and like climb up this tail with a thing.
Yeah.
And just try and get it in and just slide down.
Ooh, I like it. All right. So you'll get 2 enhancements for that. Give me that my close combat roll.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Saw the shit in Pirates. Oh, the doo-dah day. I am the Jack Sparrow blood.
1, 2,
Let us see those successes.
3 plus 2, so that's 5. So yeah, you run up, jam it in, and slide down, and everyone up front sees it like rear back as it's like essentially being split open.
Yes. Monster blood is better than Epsom salts.
You're like, ah! Kaido.
So I have the water purview, and I'm
Yeah.
curious what kind of weird shit I can do in the water. The thing that comes to mind the most: how many people are in the water around the Hydra?
Just Skip and Ahanu.
Okay. Are they like in as deep as the Hydra is?
Skip is for sure. Ahanu is kind of out front.
Yeah. Okay. So, Ross to DM. I know that water is all the purviews are very like wishy-washy. So I was thinking something like a submarine approach, or taking the oxygen out of the water, or things that are weird that have to do with water.
Yeah.
Reaction. What kind of things does that look like for this world?
So essentially, because this is not given like perk you have, you'd have to spend a legend. You could pick like anything. Like you could be like, I want the pressure of the deep dark ocean to like crush that Hydra's legs. You could be like, I'm gonna just take the water and make it run through that open wound through the out, like ripping it apart from the insides, like that
Okay.
one.
We're gonna do that one.
Do that one?
Just boop water. Okay, what you said.
Then give me an occult presence roll.
Cold. Presence.
Okay, and so you literally like have the water like lapping onto the wound that Skip just created, and it just starts like leaking in. And then Skip, you actually have to move back as the water like starts whirlpooling in and starts rushing through this Hydra. Ahanu, after probably like 2 seconds, your axe is like knocked back as the water is like being forced out of that open wound. And you hear what you assume is a scream as the Hydra attempts to like run away from this and starts heading back into the ocean. Ruben.
Okay. He's running back into the ocean, you said?
Yeah, although it also seems like it's trying to run out of the water. It's very confused.
Aw.
I don't want to risk this thing getting away. But I'm just gonna hit it with the scythe.
Roll that occult. What was it for you? Presence roll or
When I stabbed it, you had
composure?
me said composure and what?
Occult.
Composure and occult.
Yeah. And so it's running away, but it can't escape the force of the water. And at some point, it just kind of drops, and then like one head, like raises up and looks for a way, like essentially looking for where home is, and you just appear above it. And like your friend did, you slide right down, splitting the entire head in half.
Glad I distracted it by throwing my axe in its neck hole.
And then you hear.
Has it stopped moving?
Oh yeah. And you are able to confirm that it is in fact dead. And you hear someone at the end of the beach saying, "That was awesome! Oh my god, you guys are so cool!" He's freaky, but you all are so cool!
Here's
Tourists.
our business card, kid.
And like people are calling people from inside to be like, look at the heroes, look at the new heroes. What's your name? Kaido, you get a text from a number you don't recognize, although you do recognize the area code. It was area code of the place you grew up. The text is an image of Meg and Eve. And in the actual message below, it says they're hanging out with their grandparents. Love you, kid. And I think that's where we'll call it a day.
Oh my god, we're going to murder your parents.
Like so hard.
Right?
Last time,
Right.
I wasn't
You
gonna
thought this
do it.
vampire had it hard. Oh,
I
no.
kinda felt a little bad for the Hydra, but the Hydra asked for it, and y'all should absolutely kill my parents. I mean, I can't sanction that. That's distasteful.
I really hope Skips gets the opportunity to do some like truly epically violent shit to these people.
Like specifically text Skip some shit. Like, I know they're right here, broski. You take who you need.
Like I wanted to get dark.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Excited.
Daughter, make sure she's good. Y'all do your fun stuff. We're one team. We have different strengths as key.
I feel like between Avis and Skip, we could come up with some pretty epic shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I believe you.
Well, thank you all for going on this emotional journey today. There's been ups, there's been downs.
So
Gilbert,
many downs.
I
So
apologize.
many
Like you were very much punching back.
Oh, dude, it's okay. My heart hurts. It feels good to feel.
It feels good to feel this man.
Oh.
But yeah, this is officially midway through Scion Become as Gods.
Woo!
We're gonna be back next week to figure out what's going on with Meg and Eve and why they were kidnapped.
Why doesn't matter? We're gonna fucking murder your
Right.
parents.
Yeah, I think that.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys. And Skip,
Yeah.
we're gonna find you someone, Skip. That's fine.
I just like I mean I like your kid and everything, but I also just like killing rich people, so this is gonna be great.
And you know what? I bet there's someone out there for you too, because everybody has a hobby.
Can't wait. We're gonna creatively fuck them up.
And I'm gonna politely not pay attention.
It's gonna get real dark.
Politely
Right?
I'm gonna order you some food.
It's gonna be like the last act of Casino Dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know,
Love
it
it.
all comes down to choices. and they pick their choices. And can we really be mad? I don't think so.
Listen, you're an adult. You made decisions, and those decisions led you to me.
Led you to me in a fun way.
Well, then, to everybody out in the internet, please join us again next week. I was gonna do a whole like outro thing. I don't think we need to. Like, we need to pick up right here again next week because we got shit to do. So
We
thank
got
you.
parents to murder.
We do have
Right?
just 2 parents to murder, though.
Just 2. I'll blink real long like this.
They-
It's fine.
Oh no, I missed it.
Oh, what am I gonna do?
I'll just send you a bunch of cat videos on YouTube to watch. You could be like, oh, it's so cute.
Yes, I'm gonna find some cute Kitsune videos, like cosplay things. Like there's a League of Legends. I'm sure Meg's gonna love. I'll research that.
Oh gosh. Well then, everybody, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.